Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. We're gonna talk all sports around the league. Hammer, how you doing?
I'm pretty good. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year.
Yep, Happy New Year.
You want to start off
Let's
with our great Jets and
let's
how
dive into the Jets. We're going on a little rant here.
well, you know what? I think about it. I mean, you look at the teams that they played over the last four games, and two stand out to me. Two games stand out to me the most. It was the what do you call it? Jacksonville game, right, and then the Patriot game. I mean, when Trevor Lawrence combines for six TDs, five throwing, one running. And then Drake May, basically the game was over in the first half. I mean, he threw five TDs. So you get back to Aaron Glenn, Mr. Defensive Guru. I mean, their defense. I mean, I know they gave away or they traded away Quinnen Williams and Sauce, but I mean, give me a break. It seems to me this team's quit on Glenn.
yeah, I don't. We call him here. We call him the preacher, but
The preacher.
he doesn't like show any head coach qualities. It's like you can't like see him being the head coach in the future from like these 8 games where there's like 21 plus points in the first quarter being scored on you, and you lose the game by like 21 plus 8 times as well.
Nah, it's pathetic. I mean, I don't know. I think you and I talked about it the other day. I mean, let's see what happens. Let's hope at this point they lose the game tomorrow to Buffalo, and they're in that top three position for the draft. And then it'd be interesting to see what the coaching carousel at the end, after say Monday, what happens with all these coaches or Tuesday. Is there a Monday night game? I think there is,
Um,
right?
Let me check really quick, but I
I,
don't believe
is
so.
there a Monday night game, or do they wrap it up on Sunday or Sunday night's last game?
Let me check here. It says no, just the Steelers Ravens is the last
That's
game.
the last game. All right. So then Monday will be the coaching, carousel, guys getting fired and stuff like that. I don't think the Jets are going to fire Glenn, but you made a good point. If they're able to get Mendoza, maybe, I don't know if the Indiana coach is looking for an NFL job, but that'd be an interesting scenario.
I don't think he'll do it because he just signed a contract for like a lot of money with
Right.
Indiana.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, it's pretty pathetic to be a Jet fan right now. It's just one year, they talk a great game in the preseason, how great their defense is, their offense is. They're just a total mess. And if you're Brees Hall, you're gone. I mean, who would want to stay at this club?
Yeah, I don't see him re-signing with this team.
They're going to
Um,
franchise him, I bet you.
they're probably going to franchise tag him, and
Right?
then maybe if a team wants to trade for him, they give up the capital like for the draft. But I really, I don't know. Like Aaron Glenn doesn't show any qualities of like a head coach for the future, and then you have like guys not even like wanting to take interviews after the game because how bad the defense is.
Well, if you're Woody Johnson, you got to look at the fact that the team just quit. Looks like when teams quit on you, that means the coach is just not a good coach. I mean, then he comes out at his press conferences and says all this crap. Oh, the effort wasn't good enough. We didn't try hard enough. Then he backtracks after all the players are all pissed off at him. So I don't think the players like him anyway. I think he wasn't. I don't think he was that great of a defensive coordinator for the Lions. I don't know why the Jets just showed loyalty because he was a good player for the Jets, in the past. But I mean, I'm sick and tired of the Parcells tree. I'm off that crap. You got to hire these guys, these young guys who are coming in the league. Who's the Jacksonville coach? He's doing a great job, right? Houston's is that Flores?
Houston, D'Amico
Yeah.
Ryans.
What's that?
D'Amico Ryans is
Who's
Houston.
who's Flores coaching?
The Vikings defense.
Is it? I thought he was. Is Vikings D?
Yeah,
Well, the Vikings head coach is a good coach too.
yeah, Kevin O'Connell.
Yeah, I mean, all these young guys. I mean, Niners coach is good. I mean, all these guys are good, and we have fucking Glenn.
I just want to like give an example here. Like, could you name the Titans head coach right now?
No,
Okay, and he has basically like I would say the same. I think they have the same wins as the Jets, but they play hard every game
yeah.
under
That's
that coach, who's the interim coach.
well, that's the most disturbing thing to me is like the losses. I mean, you got blown out by the Dolphins. I
The
mean, the
Titans don't
Dolphins.
even have a much better roster than us.
Yeah, I know it's. I mean, Salah had them playing much better, right?
Yep.
I mean, it's not even close. I mean,
Even Gase at least put up a fight.
they're terrible. I mean, you know what? I'd be a little surprised if he lets him go, but I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I mean, The roster, like we said, is not that good, but
And
I
what
mean,
does Woody care? He's a billionaire, so if he's got to eat 30 grand or I mean 30 million, who cares? That's
yeah, it's
nothing
like
for
30
him.
grand to him.
Yeah, it's like it's like 10 cents to him. So I think he really and I like Muji. I think you keep Muji.
Yeah, Muji stays.
I think Muji. I like Muji. I would honestly, if I'm Muji, I go to like I said before, I go to Johnson. Said, listen, it's not working with this coach. Not to undermine him, but I want to pick my own coach out. Let me give me a chance. I know people in the NFL will come work for me, and give them a list. And if Johnson says no, and Johnson's that involved, then the Jets are never going to win. If I were Muji, I'd leave. I'd resign.
Nah, because then he'll lose his contract. He'll never do that. But
But I'm just saying he should talk to Woody. Say, listen,
yeah, I agree.
I mean, if Glenn loses the team, I mean, come on. Knowing the Jets, they'll probably win tomorrow.
No, no, that's not happening
And just our luck.
because the Bills.
Why couldn't the Bills win last
No,
week?
no, because all right, if you look at the seeding for the like playoffs, the Bills right now are the seventh seed out of five. Like the five is obviously the top wild card spot. So the Bills would
Right.
probably, if they win, if they lost to the Jets, they would play the Patriots. But if they win, I think they play like either the Jaguars or Steelers Ravens, one of those
Okay.
teams. So I mean, they don't want to play the Patriots, obviously.
Is Josh Allen playing?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure he is. Because
Maybe
McDermott
maybe
also
they'll
is the type of coach
maybe
where
they
he
play
wants
him
us.
for a half. Maybe they play him for half if they're
Yeah, I
up
mean they're gonna
big.
go up 21-0 the first
That's what I'm
quarter.
saying. If they're up like 21 points at halftime, they'll just pull them.
Yeah, but McDermott's the type of guy who wants his team to
No, that's what I'm thinking, right? Because
like stay hot.
right. He might even play him into
He's
the third
expected to
quarter.
start Josh Allen. He's good to
Oh,
go.
good, good. That's good news for the Jets.
Yeah, good.
That's good. I'm glad. I mean, the way it was a joke last week. I mean,
Oh, get
it
ready for
was
this week. It's gonna be 28-0 in the first quarter.
Brady Cook, and Brady Cook. I hate to say, he's not the answer.
I mean, you can't blame the guy too.
No, no, no. He got thrown into the fire, and I gather they're going to drop Fields.
You think so?
I don't know. What are they going to do? Just sit him on the bench?
I think you just keep him on the bench next year because
Well,
he's $10 million a backup. I mean, and you look at Tyrod. People are like, let's bring in Tyrod Taylor again. I mean, Tyrod's
no, I
38.
saw something today on social media that the Jets are looking at Kirk Cousins.
Stop.
I swear to God, I saw something today that the Jets are looking or interested in Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, they have to trade for him.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
But I'm pretty sure that a lot of these media people just blur that
throw,
information because they have nothing. It's
there's
dry.
not really a lot of good quarterbacks available. Starters in the free agent market this year. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah, actually, it is this year. So I mean,
yeah.
I
There's
don't
not a lot of
know.
guys because Brisket would be a lot of people want him, and he's on contract for another year,
Well,
I
don't
think, with
forget who
them.
wants to come play for the Jets. I mean, unless you just like throw a ton of money at someone,
Exactly.
which Woody always
The
seems
only
to
good
do.
thing is we have 120 million next year. Let's go. Let's shift our focus to the draft. Obviously, we saw a lot of those college games last night, or last night and the other nights. It was Ohio
I'll
State.
tell you. I watched Matt, a lot of the college this weekend, and I tell you what stood out to me are some of the quarterbacks. I definitely respect Mendoza, but the guy who stands out most to me, I think we talked about this the other day, is Arch Manning. And he's just, I like his speed. His
He diced
speed.
Michigan up.
He killed my team, but I just like his whole body of work. I mean, he reads defenses, his arm strength, his accuracy. He's fast. He can run though. I didn't realize how fast he is. He's definitely a lot faster than Peyton ever was. But he's the guy I would go for. I would honestly load up on the draft capital this year and then basically get a strategy somehow to get him. The only negative I'm thinking about it, the Mannings like to hold out. They like to pick and choose their teams. So,
And
but I
his
was
dad
thinking
is basically his like
that's the
agent.
problem with the Manning. If you pick Manning, he might say, "Yeah, fuck the Jets. I don't want to come play for that loser organization." But in another, you look at it this way. I mean, if Manning comes to New York, that's a good PR thing. He'll make tons of money on
Hmm.
just on commercials and endorsements and all that stuff. So that could be intriguing for him.
It's gonna be very interesting. I mean, I love Mendoza, but all these guys who make mock drafts, I've looked at like a ton of mock drafts. They're like Jets trade up. They trade both their first round picks and a second. I'm like, I'm not giving up all this capital that I just got from the
Well, you
Sauce
know
deal and the
what?
Quinn
That's
deal.
not horrendous. I mean, if they're only,
But you
I don't
can't.
know.
But like, if
It's
you're
only a
getting,
couple of spots. I agree. I mean, you're going to have to give up two firsts.
I understand that, but I'm saying this team doesn't need a quarterback right now. You need to build the roster up. The
Oh, I
roster is
agree.
so
Their
bad.
defense needs a major
As much as
overhaul.
I would love to have Mendoza, and Mendoza is my number one quarterback. I don't want Dante Moore. I only want Mendoza if I'm
I
taking
want
a
Arch.
quarterback. But no, I'm saying this year, if I was going to take a quarterback, I want
Yeah,
Mendoza.
I think he's head and shoulders the best. I mean, the kid on Old Miss looked pretty good too.
Yeah, but he's apparently trying to like get another redshirt year, so that like another year in college, so he's gonna have to play
Okay.
next year.
And Oregon's quarterback, all right. He's not bad. I
He's not
mean,
terrible, but like, he's
he
not
played
gonna be
against
like
a
our
tough
starter.
defense.
You need to let
Yeah.
him sit and develop. He's played 1 year in college, or like
We get to see them. They play head to head, so we get to see him next week. You know, or
yeah.
this week. I'm sorry.
I mean, a
We get
lot
to
can happen going to the draft, but I just I'd rather build my roster up and get Arch Manning. I agree. I think Arch is
I think
needs the
he's the.
time to develop.
You just gotta monitor the situation. You don't want to get in a situation with Peyton, and Eli where he just says, "No, I'm not going to go. I'm not reporting to that team." So that's the problem. You have to put feelers out there. Would he come to New York?
Yeah, uh, but I mean, if you pick him, he's got to come. What is he
I
gonna do?
think so.
Hold out his whole career?
Yeah, I think for the endorsements he come to New York, right?
Yeah, 100%.
I think
Well, I mean,
being
you give the guy, he's going back to college another year because he's just his first full year as a starter. I mean, give him
yep.
some time to develop. I mean,
Honestly, from the
look what he's
beginning of the
done to the
season,
stretch.
Matt, to like where I saw him, he made some really big strides.
Yeah, he's the last like 4 games he's played, he's been unbelievable.
I really like him. He's my favorite guy. I like him for the future over Mendoza.
I mean, the
That's just
Jets
that's
need a lot of holes in these two
well. Why? How
first.
about this? You take the kid from Ohio State, your first pick. In the draft, your second pick is a
What?
defensive
Which guy?
player,
The what
the
position?
the wide receiver.
Carnell Tate.
Yeah, Cornell Tate.
If
Take
I
him
would win, I
and
would
you
go.
build the roster and for next for 2027, so you can say Arch, hey, we have Garrett Wilson, we have what's the what do you call it? We
Tate.
have Tate,
You think so?
maybe you get another good running back coming in. You have Mitchell, right?
hmm
Michi.
Yeah. I just think they need defense. Like Caleb Downs is another option.
No,
The
if I
free
take
safety.
if I take the receiver, I think the rest of the draft is going to be huge on defense.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they didn't go obviously receiver with that number one pick, you have Arvell Reese, the linebacker. He's like Micah Parsons. He can play like edge rusher,
That'd be
linebacker.
good. Yeah, the Jets definitely need defense.
Um, you have another guy, Caleb Downs, the free safety, who was Nick
Well,
Saban's like favorite player.
looking at like I'm watching one of the shows yesterday. There's a it's a really really deep heavy receiver draft.
Yep.
I think they said there's like 14 to 20 guys who will be taken in the first two rounds. So
Yeah. Yep.
maybe the Jets could wait on a
hmm
receiver to the second round and just load up the defense on the first round.
Yeah, there's a lot of like big body edge guys that you can put. So like you can have Garrett Wilson motioning in the slot a lot more and getting teams
How
to
about you
like
go edge and go edge if that guy's good and get a defensive lineman.
yeah, there people were mocking either the Oregon's D line guy or Ohio State. He's like 330,
Oh, I saw the Ohio
6'3".
State guy. He's a monster. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, McDonald.
Maybe you go edge a defensive line in the first two picks, and then in the second round you take a receiver. Or you have
Yeah,
2 seconds, right? So we have 2 seconds.
we have 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Yep.
take a receiver with one of those two picks in the second round, and maybe you take a corner.
I mean, if even if the Jets took a quarterback this year, how many wins are they getting next year?
I don't. I saw some. Oh, they're gonna take Ty Simpson in the second round. I don't want Ty
I don't
Simpson.
want nothing to do with that
I
guy.
want nothing to. I would rather have the guy from freaking Old Miss.
Chambliss.
Yep, Chris Cham. I went to any relation to Chris Chambliss, the ex-Yankee.
No.
Oh, just checking.
No,
Um,
I want nothing to do with Ty Simpson. After
no,
watching those past two
I
seasons,
want nothing to do with him. Absolutely.
he needs to go back to college.
Yeah, they got thumped. Alabama. Thank God Michigan didn't get that DeBoer guy.
He is so bad.
I'll take Whittingham any day.
The Underwoods look terrible for Michigan.
You know what? Watching his body work, you mean he's I guess he's kind of a freshman. I don't know, sophomore, but he can't throw a deep ball. I mean, it's pretty pathetic. I mean, he's getting pressure, but he just cannot seem to throw a deep ball. I don't know what's going on with him.
All right, so our final takes here. Aaron Glenn staying.
I think he's going to unfortunately stay unless someone like a John Harbaugh becomes available. And
Yeah,
you know,
that
the
caliber.
Giants are already looking at coming to the Giants. The Giants are already looking at McCarthy,
Yeah, let's talk about Giants. They're interviewing Mike McCarthy,
which is good.
Antonio Pierce, and Shula, the Rams DC.
That's pretty interesting. I mean, I if the Giants get McCarthy, that'd be good, really good for Dart.
Yeah, he's a guy that can get you to the playoffs. You don't
Right.
know how many wins you're gonna get, but at least he builds like a foundation with the team.
No, that'd be a good pick
With
for
the
the Giants.
Cowboys,
Giants.
he had double digit wins back to back seasons.
No, he's had a great record. He's a good coach. He took a year off. He's re-energized himself. If the Giants get McCarthy, I think that's a smart move for them.
Yeah, I think they're just interviewing all these other guys too, just to like gain traction and gain attention around
And
the
you
league.
could say, Matt, like Glenn's going to stay, which I unfortunately I think he will, but I
Mhm.
think he's on a very very short leash. If he gets off to another like 0-7, 0-6
Oh, he's
start,
done.
he's done. He's going to fire him. He's done. He's finished. And let's see. You got to give Muji a chance to see what he can bring in here.
Yeah, you got to give him one more year, like
I
logically.
like Muji. I like Muji hell of a lot better than I like freaking Glenn.
Some of the only thing I like some of Muji signings, then there's like some that just like deter me, but like I mean you can't go 100% in all year. Like
They
free
could try.
agency signings and everyone.
Yeah, what do you think with Jermaine Johnson? He was chirping, wasn't he?
Yeah, they should just got rid of him for a
I,
second.
I wouldn't be surprised they trade him in the draft. I think Muji's going to be very aggressive with trading and this and moving back, moving up. He's got a lot of ammunition.
Yeah, because they only picked up Jermaine's fifth year option. They didn't like extend him fully.
And listen, if he's a headache in the locker room, get rid of him.
Brees Hall is going to be ahead of this is going to be a lot of this is
No,
all.
I know, there's no hope for next year. And the Jets are. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. We're getting Arch. Just
I think that's exactly. So I mean, I thought going into I talked about. I said I really thought they'd win 5 or 6 games this
I
year.
had the same like
And,
belief.
for them to win 3 games, that is just pathetic.
And they
Uh,
haven't been like close. They're just like blowouts.
they played better in the beginning of the season, right, than they did at the end.
And the only time they're winning these games is Kirk Cousins when it's pouring rain, where I think Brees Hall had a great game. The Browns game, do we play Dylan Gabriel? Not even, if we played Shadur, we would have got killed, number one.
Right.
We played Dylan Gabriel, where Brees Hall had like a 60-yard rushing touchdown. That's the only reason why we won, too.
Yep.
And then what was our other win? It was can't even think of it because how bad they are.
Right.
It's just
Uh,
like these quarterbacks that we played are so bad that it's not even like we're getting good wins.
no,
We're
I'm
barely
honestly,
winning.
I'm holding out for Manning.
I agree. Give me Arch.
Give me Arch. Let's load up this year with drafts. I don't even care,
You can have
honestly.
two
How
solid
about this? How about you?
offensive.
How about you trade back their third pick and someone wants to get a quarterback? Trade the
Hmm.
freaking pick if you don't drop that far back and get another first round pick.
You
So
get
then you
two. You
go
get
into
two
next.
first. You get their first and a first next year.
Yeah, exactly. Then you have 4 first round
I
picks.
agree.
So
I'm with it.
then you can just trade right to that
And they'll
first
probably
pick.
give up a second too, because there's only like two quarterbacks in this draft that are
Right. Right.
first rounders. Everyone
I
else, like
would
Ty Simpson's draft stock's horrible.
I would load up.
Unless Chambliss, and then say you get like that back end pick, take Chambliss.
absolutely. I like the kid. He reminds me of like a mini freaking Mahomes.
He puts the ball. He's honestly like I was watching him throw the ball, and like some of the throws he was making, and it was like
No,
unbelievable.
he looks good.
It was insane.
I would look at him. I look at Manning. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I know what Mendoza. I think is talented, but he doesn't do. I don't know. I just don't have a great. I don't know feeling about
Only
the guy.
reason I like him is his worth ethic, like is
Yeah,
really good.
yeah,
He
yeah.
has like he's smart, he's intelligent, like when he talks about like stuff. And like he can read defenses. That's only like, and he can throw
That's
the
what we
ball.
need. I mean, every Jet quarterback we draft can't read a freaking book.
Like you see him during the game, like he's checking out of things, and he's like,
No,
um,
listen. I think he's going to be a
really
good
good.
quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I think he's going to be a good quarterback, but I don't know if he's the right fit for the Jets.
Yeah,
Then again, who is? But I think the Jets load up on talent
I
this
like
year.
your option where you just trade back and another first and
Yeah, who
two
cares? Another
firsts and a
first.
second.
You going with 4 first round picks in the 2027 draft? You can do whatever the hell you want.
That That would be insane. And then you can have Arch for free next year.
Exactly. I mean, the Jets next year. I'll make a what do you call it? A prediction. The Jets will be in the top five draft picks next year.
100%.
Right? You agree? In the top five.
Unless they get a quarterback that can change the organization, they're done.
And let's
Unless they
like
get Mendoza, then I'll have a different.
let's Glenn turns into Lombardi, which he's not. So I think honestly, my prediction is the Jets will be in the top draft pick next year, and Glenn will not be coaching the team.
All right, that's the projection moving forward. We're gonna go to the Saturday slate tonight.
Good
Today.
games, two good games today.
Yeah, we got the Panthers traveling to the Bucks.
What's the playoff scenario there, Matt?
So basically, whoever wins this game gets in the playoffs and wins the division title.
And the losers out.
Losers out.
Wow, that's good. And then tonight is the NFC West battle for the title, right?
Yeah, so I got the spread here. We got Tampa Bay -3, and the Bucks are home here.
I like Tampa getting points at home.
The
Oh,
only
minus
problem is
three. I'm sorry.
Baker is just like I don't know where he's been. The old Baker has
He was on my fantasy team. He was good in the beginning of the year.
I don't know, he's just like throwing picks. He hasn't been the same Baker as like October Baker.
Hey, you got to give Carolina a lot of credit too. They're playing well.
Yep, they're 8-8.
Name their coach. He's doing a good job.
No, yeah, just no more head coaching talk.
Oh, I'm just very upset.
All right, but I think the Bucks close it out here. The only problem is Abuka hasn't been like seen.
He still
Um,
has Evans there though, and Ott, right?
he has Evans,
Ott
Chris
and
Godwin. I mean, that's why
yeah,
probably
Godwin's
Abuka's.
back. See, I like the Bucks at home.
Yeah, just Todd Bowles needs to dial up some every play he blitzes, like he sends the house.
And let's hope Salah loses tonight. I'm going to root for my boy Darnold. I'm not saying they're going to beat the Niners, but I would like to see Seattle beat them.
I want the Niners to win because it'd be
Do
pretty
you?
cool. Because if the Niners win this game, um, then they don't have to travel during the playoffs. They're home every game. Say they
I
go
know,
to the
you
Super
know,
Bowl.
I'm not in love with Salah's defense. I mean, last week's game,
I don't know. Brock Purdy's just on fire, and then you have McCaffrey, who's the best running back in the
who did
league.
they play last game? Was it Chicago?
Yeah.
It was it. They both defenses gave a lot of points.
Yep.
I'm
It's
not
like
really
every
in love
drive.
with. I'm not in love with Salah's defense. I know he's had a lot of injuries this year to key players, but I'm not in love with Salah's defense. I don't think the Niners are getting to the Super Bowl.
The Seahawks are favored at -1.5. I like the Niners here at home. It's just Brock Purdy's too hot, and then McCaffrey's just the
You know
best.
what? I'm going to take the Seahawks, and I'm going to take their defense. I like the Seahawks defense better than the Niners. Not that I love.
Robert Saleh.
He's a piece of crap.
No,
That
I
tells you
just
how
don't.
bad.
I just
That's how
don't
getting
trust
back to Glenn. That
Darnold.
tells you how bad Glenn is. When you were talking about Saul did a better job than Glenn.
That's so bad.
That is so bad. Oh my god, the Jets should be interviewing McCarthy.
Just send Glenn to the freaking like defense.
Let's
Like your
not ruin our.
defensive corner, can you not like put up any point, like any
Well,
like
the key
stops?
is Matt. They quit. They quit on him. The game was over in the first quarter.
It's
I
this
mean,
week is gonna be
they
a
made
horror show.
freaking Drake May look like Joe Montana in his
If he
prime.
gets like absolutely obliterated in the first quarter, like 21-0,
Well,
because you
I'm telling
know
you,
Josh Allen wants to score and get out.
if exactly. So if they get blown out
He's done.
tomorrow,
He has to be fired.
I think he has to be fired. I
Like if
agree.
you put up like minimum 7 and below and you lose by 30 plus, you just get
Right.
off the team.
Right.
I don't know. I'm taking the better head coach, Robert Saleh.
Salah. You know what? He's laughing all the way to the bank.
All right, we got the Colts playing Houston. This is the Sunday game. And then Houston's favorite 10.5. Philip Rivers is not playing.
Oh yeah, the riverboat.
hmm He's going back in retirement. Philip
What's
Rivers.
that? Yeah, I know. You know what? Good for him though, right?
Yeah, he came out. It's not even his fault they lost these games. It was defense. The defense put up got like 28 plus in them every game.
Yeah,
In the
exactly.
Seattle
I
game, he
totally.
should have won. But I mean, I don't care. I mean, the Jets draft pick. I wanted Philip Rivers to win just because it was a great story. But the Jets have their
The
draft pick, and I'd rather see the Colts lose than the Jets hold on to the capital.
that draft pick should be what about
It's going to be 18
18
and
or
below.
something?
18 and
Right.
below, it could be like 15 based like if we have like best case scenario. But I mean, it's going to be like 18 and around there.
Right, right. What do you call it? Let's see what happens. Are we talking about the Pittsburgh game? Are we
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
another
that?
great game.
That
Sunday night,
what's the
winner go
point spread?
home. I'm
What's the
looking
point
at
spread
my
now?
phone. Hold on.
Pittsburgh's probably favored by a couple.
The Ravens are favored by 3.5.
Oh wow, in Pittsburgh, right?
Yep. Because
That's a
Because you know why? Because Lamar,
is
you know, he's been
back.
dealing with all these injuries. He's finally um like been healthy this whole week of practice, no limitations, anything, and he's the
I
first
want
time
the
since like
Ravens
week
to win.
three.
I don't like Rodgers. I don't like the
Yeah, I want the
Steelers.
Ravens to win too.
I
'Cause
like John Harbaugh. I'd
like
love to
if you
see.
go into the playoffs too, and you see the Steelers are in there, like I want Rodgers obviously to like make a playoff, but like after what he did to the Jets and like what he said, like you're losing, pal.
I tell you, he's one guy who's probably smiling about Glenn's situation, huh? He's probably laughing at that fucking preacher.
It's so bad.
He's bad. Um, what do you call it? You want to switch to hockey?
Hold on, I just scrolled up to the Jets play the Bills, and the Bills are -7.
Hmm. Seems kind of light.
Oh God.
You think the Bills would be favored by like 10 or 13?
Yeah, what's going on here?
I don't know. Maybe a lot of
That's
guys aren't
very
playing.
weird. Ugh.
That seems like a low amount of points for the Jets to be underdogs.
Another key game is the Chiefs play the Raiders this week as well.
Oh, for the draft
Draft
position.
implications.
Is that
So I
game in
mean,
Vegas?
your route is you don't want to take a quarterback, right? You want to trade up.
Yeah, I'm kind of like watching the games. I mean, that could change after watching the Oregon Indiana game and see how those two quarterbacks do. But I think, like you had said, made a good point earlier that the Jets aren't gonna be anything good next year. They're gonna be terrible, or anything worthwhile. Let me rephrase that. But I think you gang up and go out to Arch.
Yeah, because the Raiders play the Chiefs, obviously, and say like the Giants lose, the Raiders win, and then I mean the Giants have the number one pick, and I just don't want to trade with the Giants and give them all that capital for a quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how did the Jets get the pick? If they lose the
It's
game, which
impossible now because the Rams lost.
the Rams,
We need to because the Jets beat the Falcons, right?
right?
And based off strength of schedule, because they beat the
Oh
Rams, who
yeah,
are
yeah,
high, like a good opponent,
right.
then our strength of schedule went up.
Oh boy. All right.
So
So it looks like if we lose, we're staying at 3.
basically, we're saying a 2 or 3. If the Giants win, then we'll move up. But
Who are the
that's it.
Giants playing?
Dallas. But I think they're gonna. Let me look at the spread here. But they could rest.
Well,
Dallas is favored by 3.5.
and
So I
Dak's
mean,
playing,
yeah, I think he's playing. But I mean, they might pull him.
and
I
Lamb and
don't
all
know.
those
They
guys.
might
Yeah,
play. I'm gonna look it
actually
up
they're
right
gonna
now.
play because they're not making the playoffs. So what do they care?
Yeah, but they might play for just money. It says
Yeah, that's true. Oh, incentives. Yeah, that's
Joe
true.
Milton may play, and Cobb and Dak may be like benched.
All right. And
So I mean,
let's
I
root for
don't
the
know.
Giants.
Uh, what'd you say?
Let's root for the Giants to win.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because even if we slipped to 2, the Raiders are taking a quarterback.
And that's if we slip to 2, that's perfect trade. Come take the quarterback.
That's what I'm thinking. If they're not in love with Mendoza or what's the kid from Oregon?
More.
Yeah, I mean, they could trade out of
I mean,
that
if Mendoza's
position.
there too, I'm taking Mendoza, but
Yeah, I think you probably have to.
it's logical.
Yeah,
But like the best, what we want this week is we want Indiana to get crushed. Like Mendoza's a horrible game, and Dante Moore throws for like 5 touchdowns,
yeah,
and the
exactly.
Giants
Well,
win.
a lot of people think Demonte Moore is the number one quarterback.
And look at Pete Carroll. He likes these like small, like Russell Wilson size. That's like the same thing as Dante Moore.
Well, you think
QBs.
Pete Carroll will be there next year?
That's another
Or I'm
question we
sorry,
gotta
this
ask.
year? I keep saying next year. This year,
That's another question we gotta look back
I
on.
wouldn't be surprised if they can him tomorrow. I mean, I'm sorry, Monday.
Yeah,
You know,
they did fire the OC and a bunch of other guys. Yeah, let's switch to hockey.
the Isles. It's turning out to be a tough first half. I mean, with injuries, like the key players, it's really taken a toll on them. I mean, Horvat just got hurt again, but I think, cross our fingers, I think it's not as bad as originally thought. I think he might miss a week or so. And honestly, at this point, I'm holding him out of the Olympics. I'm not sending him if I'm the Islanders. I'm saying you're not going because you know what? You got to
Yeah,
rest.
screw that. Why would you want him to get hurt again?
Absolutely. I think you got to tell Horvat, we recommend you stay here on the island and rehab your injury and forget the Olympics because if he goes to the Olympics, he'll get hurt again. I don't like if he's healthy, I have no problem him going to the Olympics, but I don't want him to go to the Olympics. I think I saw last night something that Sorokin's back on the team, so that's huge for the Islanders. They
Why
need
was he
him.
hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt. He was on
Oh,
IR or whatever. So, I mean, how many guys can the Islanders, key players, can they lose? I mean,
disaster.
they didn't even show up on the other day. They got blown out by the Mammoths, like
The
7 to.
Mammoths.
Mammoths good, but they got crushed by them in the afternoon game. So that was not good.
The
Uh,
Islanders never play well in an afternoon game.
they stink. Their record in afternoon games in the last probably 3 years is probably the worst in the NHL. You
Mm-hmm.
know, so but you know what? They have some good young kids. I was watching the what do you call it? The juniors, and they got this kid on what do you call it? Sweden, Eklund,
Is that
who
the guy who
is
they picked in this draft?
yeah, Victor Eklund. He's a monster for Sweden. He's a forward. He's really really good.
Just call him
Uh,
up.
Oh, he's unbelievable. He's a forward and he's fantastic. And Sweden made it to the semis, and they got to play Finland, and then Canada made it to the semis, of course. And they have our defenseman Atkinson, who's playing D. He's a big, tough, strong kid who could drop the mitts. I think he's
Why
going to
don't we
be.
just call these guys up? Just bring them in.
But you
Drop
imagine
Duclair.
do you imagine the first 3 picks of the first round? The Isles got Schaefer, Eklund, and Atchison, and they're all studs. And I tell you what, this kid Atchison's going to come up there, and he's going to be protecting Schaefer because this Atkinson is a nasty son of a bitch.
Bring him in. Get rid of Duclair, please. I can't stand this guy. He's so
He is hard. I've been saying that all year. I can't stand him.
it's just a horror show watching
You got
this
to
guy.
keep Richie in there. Keep Richie
I
in
like
there.
him.
You keep Richie in there. Don't even honestly don't. They've been benching him. He comes back every game. He comes back. He scores a goal. So keep him in there. I just hope the Islanders stay healthy the second half of the season because you're not getting Romanoff back. You're not getting Palmieri back. You know.
Yeah, I would love for him to bring up these young guys. I mean, look what Schaefer's done, and he's like
Yeah,
barely even
Shafe didn't
played a
make the
season.
Olympic squad. They thought about him though. The Olympic
I don't
GM
want him
said,
going to the Olympics
no,
though.
I think he's just too young. When he gets more experience, he gets bigger, he gets stronger. He'll be on the Olympic team forever. He'll definitely be on the next Olympic team. I can guarantee you that. Or World Championships, whatever comes up first. But I'm glad he's not going. I'm a little surprised Barzell didn't make it.
For USA?
No, Canada.
He's Canadian, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean,
The
there's a
USA,
lot
I
of
meI'm
Canadians.
I don't know how Hudson didn't make it, the
Good.
defenseman for
I'm
the
actually I'm glad Barzell didn't make it because I don't want getting hurt.
No, that's why I'm telling you, I should not send Horvat. Say, listen, you got to rehab, man. We don't want to lose you for the second half of the season. He's the best player on the team.
Mm-hmm.
You can't lose him. But a couple of Americans who didn't make, especially on defense, Hudson on the Canadians, who's an absolute beast. I cannot believe he didn't make it. He should definitely have made it.
There has to be
And
something going on.
Adam Fox on the Rangers, who just came back. He's a stud. Seth Jones made it, and Sanderson made it. I would have went with Hudson, and I would have went with Fox.
I'm pretty sure they're going off like stats this year. It's like the All-Star
I mean,
basically.
Seth Jones plays down here, and he's got big size. He's a big guy. He's
Yeah, but how's
tough.
his points this year? Is he like
I'm
top?
not. I'm not. He's a good player. He's really
But
good. I mean,
I'm pretty sure they're basing it off of like who's playing well right now, and like it's like the All-Star game basically how they pick them for that.
yeah, it's. I was a little surprised by
Because a
that,
lot of
but
guys were injured too, and they didn't pick him. Like look at Horvat. If you said like if Horvat wasn't having the type of season he was having, he would never have been selected.
oh, there was a lot of chirps from U.S. fans saying Shifley should have got it. But I bet if Horvath doesn't go, which I would say right now is 50-50, he's not going to play for Canada. I mean, for Canada, for USA. Actually, for Canada.
He is Canadian.
He is Canadian, so I'm sorry, he's Canada. It's Canada, but I think if you're the Islanders, you can't send him.
No, cannot.
You know, if you're Darsh, you got to just say, hey, listen, you're staying here and you're rehabbing and getting yourself healthy.
And that other goalie got shelled. The Islanders
Oh,
goalie.
Richie, Rick Riddick, whatever his name
I don't
is.
know. He got shelled.
Listen, he had a nice run, but let's face it, he's a backup goalie.
He
So
did. He still plays well.
the wheels fell off, and the Islanders' defense is not the greatest.
I mean, the Sorokin injury probably killed him because he's playing so much.
D'Angelo stinks. Mayfield stinks.
Yeah, but
Pelican.
Mayfield's like your solid guy, like veteran minimum.
He's been playing decent, but he has those games where
He does put the puck on net.
he's big, but he can't.
Exactly.
He's not a great skater though.
Don't they need to bring up both those young guys? D'Angelo, goodbye. Duclair, goodbye. Those are two holes
Well, they also
right
have
there.
Cole Iserman, who's a beast. For what is he on? I think he's on Boston College.
You give these kids like four
Boston.
minimum games, see
He's
how
at
they play.
yeah. Cole Iserman is their third ranked prospect, and he plays for BU. Yeah, he's at the BU. I thought he would be in the like maybe he's too old for the juniors.
You get rid of Duclair, D'Angelo. You give these kids four games, see how they play, analyze it. You could always sit them down then for another couple games, but just bring them up
And I'm
at
going to
this
say
point.
something. If Patrick Watt gets this team to the playoffs, he's got to be in contention for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, also with the injuries too.
That's what I'm saying with the
It's
injuries
like
and
Shanahan in the NFL. Like they lost Fred Warner and Bosa, but they're like one of the best teams.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to give I guess Salah some credit because he's had some major injuries and he's kept them competitive and the Niners are just a really really good organization. John Lynch is their GM. John Lynch was a
Mm-hmm.
great player. No nonsense. They had they're winners. How many Super Bowls have the Niners won? 6, 5, whatever it
A
is.
lot.
Exactly. So they're like unfortunately they're like the Patriots who I had to hang out with last night. A whole bunch of Boston laughing at me as a Jet fan. Honestly, I was getting ridiculed. And what can I say? Look at the Patriots retool, and now they're probably the favorite to win the what do you call it, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's very
With
sad.
your boy Drake May, you said it stinks.
Okay, ready? He hasn't played. They have. If you look at Drake May stats, like their strength of schedule is the lowest in 32nd. The teams he's played.
Let's hear your prediction. Who's going to be in the AFC Championship game, NFC Championship game?
Well, the Chargers are obviously. You see, Chargers are not playing Herbert, Hampton, Derwin James. Like all these players are not playing, so
I'm not
they
in love
want to
with the
play the
Chargers,
Patriots because they're gonna let the Broncos win and get the one seed. The Chargers, right?
right?
So they're gonna play the Patriots, and I think Harbaugh wants to beat the crap out of the Patriots. So I'm thinking the Chargers are gonna win that game.
Over the Patriots.
Yep.
We're going to put some money on that.
But I'll take the spread in that game
All right. Well, yeah, fine.
or money line, whatever it is that you
We'll
pay
have a
me
little
the
side. We'll have
odds.
a little
But
side bet between the two of us. I'll take the Patriots.
I think it's either the top three teams that will make it are Bills, Ravens, or the Chargers. And then from the West side, I'm doing the Niners, the Rams, and I mean, just if the Seahawks win today, I guess I have to say the Seahawks. But there's really no other team that stands out to me in the
I'm going to take the
maybe the
Broncos.
Bears.
Right.
Let's
I'll
get your
say
prediction.
I'm going to say they'll meet right in the championship. I'm going to say Broncos and Patriots in the championship game in the AFC.
Okay.
NFC's tough. That's a tough one. The Bears, you got to respect the Bears
What
a
about the
little bit.
Eagles?
And the Eagles, man, the Eagles, you got to put they're like Dracula. You got to put a
The
stake through
NFC
their
is
heart,
loaded.
huh?
And the NFC is loaded.
The NFC's got a lot of depth. I mean, Jesus. I'm going to say Philly, Seattle.
I mean, also, but you got to put like stuff on the Jaguars, like the way they've been playing.
Jaguars are. I wouldn't want to play the Jaguars, to be honest with you. They got. I forgot about the Jaguars. They're going to be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I wouldn't
interesting.
mind seeing the Jaguars, but they're going to play the Patriots. They won't. They'll play before I think the championship game, right?
We're gonna be wrapping it up. Hammond,
Mhm.
thanks for your time.